At the beginning, they were the not yet living. Although they were something less than present and something more than absent, the not yet living were entirely insistent. Their insistence was so wild it would have been an echo if there had been anyone to hear. If there had been any ears to register their reverberations, or any eyelashes to flicker against the pulsing of their not yet breath. Over time, the obstinacy and the recklessness of the not yet living left a thumbprint on the world that was only then born. Because there was this deep blue thumbprint, there was a world. And because there was a thumbprint, there had to be a thumb. And because there was this thumb, there had to be a hand. And because there had to be a hand, there had to be the living. So the not yet living lived. And the living unraveled, and like the land of tapestry, folded the ocean at the corners where it met the land. Though the ocean resisted being pulled into new shapes, it eventually submitted, and strange, not yet land and not ocean places were formed. These in-between places would haunt the living with the memory of what had been, with their creeping moss drying over still brown water and deep mud that would forever preserve the past. And so grudges were locked tight under layers of brine and rock and peat. All over the land there were more living, and they lived. The living wore waterproof shoes or wore no shoes at all according to their means of preference, and so with their thumbs in their belt loops and let ocean's anger burst on their cheeks. The living felt salt on their lips and asked a friend to lick it off. Their friends touched their lips so softly with their tongues, but not in a sexual way, or yes, in a sexual way. And friends became more than friends. Friends became sisters. Friends became less than friends, but more than sisters. Friends left for good. Friends became echoes that could only be heard when their friends pressed their ears to certain seashells, or when friends sat in unlit rooms, staring at blue screens of phones, thumbs poised over buttons they won't press. And the ocean, even after all this time, stayed angry and codependent and let its anger define it. Hurricane season came, and no one noticed the attention-seeking behavior. And then hurricane season left, and no one paid any attention either, because it never really passed and just on kept raining. Some of the friends who are too young to have anything to do other than watch the passing of the seasons notice everything. Both the coming and not quite passing of hurricane season. Two such friends who are the closest either will get to a sister chant in union 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb war. And with their hands interlocked so tight they feel the other's fingernails press against their palm, which is hot from the 99% humidity of this day. Which is the hottest day of that summer in the year 2007. The thumbs dance around each other, the thumbs hug. And thumbs hug turn into a reminder of the time they were not yet living. Though they don't say it in so many words, still, moisture gathers at the corner of their eyes.